5 alarming facts about America's silent epidemic. What you need to know. As we all know, America is facing some serious problems these days. The political divide seems the economy is not doing well and people are losing faith in institutions. But amidst all this chaos, there's something else happening in the shadows that threatens to take everything away from us. We're talking about the silent epidemic of mental illness, and here are 5 facts about it that will blow your mind. No. 1. It's everywhere. Do you ever feel like you're the only one struggling with mental health issues? Think again. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, a PP or XIMATELY, 1 in 5 US adults has experienced mental illness. That's right, 1 in 5 of us. It could be your neighbor, your best friend, or even your own reflection staring back at you from the mirror. Mental illness doesn't discriminate. It affects people of all ages, races, and social backgrounds. In fact, it's so widespread that NAMI estimates that nearly 60 million Americans currently live with a mental disorder. That's more than the entire population of France. Yet despite its prevalence, mental illness continues to be stigmatized and misunderstood. Many people suffering in silence, afraid to reach out for help or open up to others about what they're going through. But remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. No. 2. The numbers are rising. Have you noticed more and more young people struggling with their mental health? You're not mistaken. The numbers are indeed rising. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that suicide rates in the US have increased by almost 30% from 2000 to 2019. Another study by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention revealed that nearly 135 people die by suicide every day in the US. That's 1 person every 11 minutes. The reasons behind this surge are complex and varied, including societal pressures, economic uncertainty, and the erosion of community support systems. But the bottom line is that more and more Americans are reaching a breaking point. We need to take action before it's too late. Number 3. It's costing lives. Did you know that mental illness is a leading cause of death and disability in the United States? According to the National Institute of Mental Health, people with mental disorders have a 200 to 300% higher risk of dying prematurely from other medical conditions compared to the general population. Furthermore, approximately 61,000 Americans die by suicide each year, making it the 10th leading cause of death in the country. These figures are tragic and alarming. They paint a grim picture of the current state of mental health in the US. But the most heartbreaking part is that many of these deaths are preventable. With proper treatment and support, many individuals struggling with mental illness can get back on their feet and live fulfilling lives. No, it's breaking the bank. How much do you think treating mental illness costs the US each year? The answer might surprise you. According to a study published in the Journal of Affective Disorders, the total annual cost of mental illness in the US is over $193 billion. This includes the cost of lost productivity, healthcare services, and disability. The economic burden is substantial and affecting not only individuals and families, but also businesses in the healthcare system as a whole. In fact, mental illness is estimated to cost employers approximately $17.4 billion annually in lost productivity. That's equivalent to the GDP of Slovenia. The financial toll is a sobering reminder of the urgent need for accessible and affordable mental health services in the US. The longer we wait to address this issue, the greater the cost will be. No. 5. It's a hidden crisis. Imagine living in constant fear, feeling like you're trapped in your own mind, unable to escape the darkness that's consuming you. That's the reality for millions of Americans who suffer from mental illness, yet it remains hidden from view. Why? Because of the stigma surrounding mental health. Many individuals are afraid to seek help or open up to others about their struggles. They fear being labeled, discriminated against, or misunderstood. As a result, mental illness often goes undiagnosed and untreated, causing further deterioration of their condition. It is a vicious cycle that perpetuates the silence and keeps those in need from getting the help they deserve. But we can break the silence. By educating ourselves and others about mental illness, we can create a more compassionate and understanding society, one where those suffering in silence feel supported and empowered to seek the help they need to heal. Mental illness is an epidemic in America, and it's time we face the truth. Whether it's widespread prevalence, rising numbers, tragic loss of life, or the staggering economic cost, the facts speak for themselves. We need to invest in accessible and affordable mental health services, reduce the stigma surrounding mental illness, and support those who are struggling. Let's work together to create a healthier and happier America for everyone. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.